why am I not ranking up in zombies? Are my stats glitched? There is actually a possibility that some of your guys' stats are glitched. Now, what I think it is I think it's those people that are in the middle that like, they needed like 100 KD for the knife, or they needed like 240 plus for the shotguns. I think those are the people that are like quote unquote their stats are glitched. Now, let me give you a little background information about this story. First off, I'm not going to show you guys this guy's gamer tag or anything like that, but he's one of my subs, and he was hitting me up on Tuesday, and he was asking what do I need to do and all this type of stuff like that. And I gave him like a goal for some stats to shoot for, and I wasn't really expecting him to reach it that day, but he played all day and he got it. And I was like, all right, yeah, if you get there and you don't have it, I'll play with you online. Well, we played a couple games online. They weren't the best games, but I still felt like he should have been able to get his knife. I didn't know what was going on. He had over, like, I want to say close to 95,000 kills and like 1,000 downs. So he had like a 95 KD. I was like, there's a possibility you might need 100 KD to get the knife. It's not uncommon. Um, so we went to bed that night, and I was just like, yeah, just when you get on tomorrow, just keep doing that. And if you don't have it, I'll play with you again online and help you try to get it. Well, I get on Wednesday, and it's like late afternoon, and he's blowing me up with messages, and I'm like, all right. So I join him. I'm like, what's the deal? And he goes, I reset my stats. And my first instinct is like, what? Like, in my head, I'm like, why did you reset your stats? You were so close. Like, he was just gonna go for the knife. He wasn't even worried about the shotguns. He'd been trying for like 2 weeks straight. He was just gonna be content with the knife. And in my head, I'm like, yo, you were so close. Why'd you do that? But he was excited, so I didn't want to say anything. And I thought, it's good. It'll give him the opportunity. He can get the shotguns now. If he just did what he did last time, he'll get the shotguns. But then I asked him, I'm like, okay, well, then how'd you reset your stats? There's no glitch that works. How'd you do it? And he goes, I called Treyarch. And I was like, you called Treyarch? I was like, what'd you tell him? And he said that he basically just told him his stats and told him what he's been doing, and that they said that it could possibly be glitched out. His stats could be glitched out, and that they would reset his stats. They sent him an email, and he told him all his kills and all that, and what he's been doing and his high rounds and all that stuff. And they're like, yeah, there's a possibility. Your thing could be glitched. You should definitely have it. And that's what he told me. He's very trustworthy. His stats are reset, and yeah, so there's a possibility that some people's stats could be glitched out. Now, this is the crazy thing about it, okay? So that happened, and then, I'm kind of skeptical. I didn't know what to believe. I'm like, they could have just been trying to be nice, and they could have reset his stats. Well, then one of my subs, he sent me a message, an inbox on YouTube, and he's like, I know you have a big community for the zombie ranking system and stuff like that. He's like, I reset my stats legit. I did it on the Call of Duty Elite website. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. I didn't believe him. I thought he was like trying to like get my like information or something like that. And I checked it out, and it's legit. I'm gonna do another video about that. I just didn't want to do both these videos at the same time. There's a legit way to reset your stats on Call of Duty Elite. I'm gonna make a video about that. So all the people that are complaining about resetting your stats, there might be a reason why there's glitches were in the game, because people stats might be glitched out. You might not be able to rank up unless you do something crazy. It might take a lot of extra work. Like, there's people that need like 100 plus for the knife, or like a 240, 300 for the shotguns. So when I saw that there was a way, it's basically you put in a request form, and they will reset your stats on Call of Duty Elite, Activision support. I start putting two and two together, and I'm like, you know what? There might actually be a chance that it's kind of glitched out for some people. And I don't know. He never told me what they said that what caused it. We emailed him our stats, and we are trying to ask him and see what the deal is. I wish there was a way, like, before I made this video, if I could have like talked to Jimmy, Zelinsky, or someone over at Treyarch. But if you tweet them or you email them, you're never gonna get a response back. So going off the information that I had from a first-hand account, and then from somebody showing me that there is a legit way, why would they have it set up for you to be able to send in requests to reset your stats and all the stuff like that? So I believe there is a possibility that some of you guys, your zombie ranks are glitched out. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that, and I wanted to like explain it to you guys. Now I'm gonna go do a video, a legit way, a permanent way to reset your stats if your thing is glitched out. So look out for that video. And if you're a new viewer, if you could just sub, I'd greatly appreciate that. All my subs, comment and like. Twitter, Sir Piffington, that's with 2 N's. MoTube, get your text updates for your Piff alerts when my videos come out. and look out for that permanent way, legit way to reset your stats. That's the next video coming out. I'm gonna put it up right after this, so I'll talk to you guys then. Peace. Oh yeah, and I don't know how I forgot this, but you guys should spread this video around and try to get it seen by as much people. Try to get it to go viral or something like that, so we can get a fix for this. Because if you think about it, you know, the leaderboards have been glitched out since day one. Die rise is like 100 plus. Like, I don't know about you guys, but it gives me no motivation to go for a high round when I know I could play for 12 hours straight. I could play for 24 hours straight, and I would never even be top 10, top 100, because die rise is glitched out beyond means. You know, so that leads me to believe, you know, there might be something in the ranking system. And think about it for that kid that had like 90,000 plus kills and didn't get his knife, and he had to reset. Now he's gonna have to get 1/3 of those kills just to get his knife and possibly shotguns. Like, that's not cool. So if there is an issue, we need to, you know, get this some awareness about this and possibly get an answer or a fix, because this is something that needs to be addressed. So I just wanted to add that, and like I said, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.